and emotionally. Exercise regularly. Eat a healthy diet. Practice stress management techniques like meditation or deep breathing. Take time for hobbies and activities you enjoy. Nurture your relationships. Remember, self-care is not selfish. It's what allows you to show up at your best day after day, week after week, year after year. In a world full of distractions, the ability to focus deeply on your most important tasks is a superpower. Practice single tasking instead of multitasking. Use techniques like the Pomodoro method to work in focused bursts. Eliminate or minimize distractions during your work time. Remember, it's not about the number of hours you put in. It's about the quality of focus you bring to those hours. Your daily habits are the building blocks of your success. They are what allow you to go hard every day without relying solely on willpower or motivation. Focus on creating positive habits that move you towards your goals. Start small. Be consistent. Gradually build up. Remember, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Going hard every day is not about never facing setbacks or difficulties. It's about how you respond to those challenges. Develop your resilience. See setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. Cultivate a growth mindset that believes in your ability to improve and overcome obstacles. Remember, it's not about how many times you get knocked down. It's about how many times you get back up. It's easy to let yourself off the hook when you are the only one who knows your goals. But when you make yourself accountable to others, it becomes much harder to slack off. Find an accountability partner? Join a mastermind group. Share your goals publicly. Use AppEars or tools that track your progress. Remember, what gets measured gets managed, and what gets shared gets done. The importance of balance. Going hard every day does not mean neglecting other areas of your life. It means giving your best effort to whatever you are doing, whether that's work, family time, or personal development. Strive for harmony between different areas of your life. Remember that success in one area shouldn't come at the expense of another. I want to remind you of something important. Going hard every day is not about being perfect. It's not about never making mistakes or never having bad days. It's about consistency. It's about showing up day after day and giving your best effort. It's about making progress, not achieving perfection. There will be days when you fall short. Days when you are tired, discouraged, or unmotivated. That's okay. It's part of the journey. The key is to not let those days derail you. To get back on track as quickly as possible. Remember why you started. Remember your goals, your dreams, your purpose. Let these be your guiding light when the path gets tough. And most importantly, remember that you have everything you need within you to succeed. You have the power to shape your life, to achieve your dreams, to become the person you want to be. It will not be easy. Nothing worthwhile ever is. But it will be worth it. The satisfaction of knowing you gave it your all, the pride of seeing your hard work pay off, the joy of living life on your own terms. These are priceless rewards. So I challenge you. No, I dare you. Go hard every single day. Not just for a week or a month or a year, but for life. Make it your standard. Make it your way of being. Wake up each morning with determination. Face each challenge with courage. Treat each setback as a setup for a comeback. Embrace each opportunity with enthusiasm. Go hard in your work. Push yourself to learn, to grow, to excel. Go hard in your relationships. Show up fully, love deeply, give generously. Go hard in your personal growth. Never stop learning, never stop improving, never stop pushing your boundaries. Success is not a destination. It's a journey. It's a daily commitment to being the best version of yourself. It's about progress, not perfection. And as you go on this journey, as you commit to going hard every single day, something amazing will happen. You will start to see changes. Small at first, then bigger and bigger. You will see progress in your work, in your relationships, in yourself. You will become stronger, more resilient, more capable than you ever thought possible. You will achieve things you once thought were out of reach. You will inspire others with your dedication and your results. And one day, you will look back and realize that you have become the person you always dreamed of being. Not because of luck or talent, but because you made a decision to go hard every single day. So let this be the moment. The moment you decide to stop settling, to stop making excuses, to stop waiting for the perfect time. The moment you decide to go all in on your life, your dreams, your potential, your life is happening right now. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is the main event. And you have the power to make it extraordinary.
Guys, I just wanted to finish that video, so I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing here for a minute. All right, so good morning to everyone. I just wanted to finish that video. Today is Tuesday, April 29th. So with any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start with the company profile, and then we'll move on with the rest of our schedule for today. All right, give me 1 second.
After the company profile, Nick, I want to type in some stuff from this video.
Okay, no problem. All right.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, is a global network marketing company with a presence across the globe. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. Developed as part of a national project by the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, Hemohim holds 23 international patents and made history in 2023 by being the first in the country to offer dual health benefits, immune boost, and fatigue relief. Absolute Skincare, a flagship product, has surpassed 1 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It received the Kim Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office, a first in cosmetics, and was named a world-class product for next generation by the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. Atomy prioritizes customers, earning customer-centered management certification for 3 consecutive years, a rare industry feat. Since opening its U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy has grown into a global hub, linking producers and consumers worldwide through 27 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe. Atomy products have proven overwhelmingly popular in international markets, achieving the top export ranking for health functional foods and over-the-counter medications. Following the $300 million Export Tower Award, the company reached cumulative exports of $1.8 billion in 2024. After launching its EU branch, Atomy plans to expand globally, focusing on Africa, Central and South America, and other emerging markets. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing, Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomi's global sales network. Atomi's success system, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomi's distinctive growth. Success seminars that bridge online and offline realms vividly communicate Atomi's vision to members worldwide, presenting a vision of global success that goes beyond time and space by merging business and culture. The ACTS project has been initiated to cultivate global leaders and empower active members around the world. Atomy continues to provide unwavering support for success, including the reopening of Songnisan Forest as a hub for the Atomy brand experience. To achieve absolute quality and absolute price, and to ensure commitment to quality from its partners, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies, such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of a company growth. Atomy is implementing various policies to ensure sustainable coexistence with the Earth. The company promotes resource recycling and environmental restoration through product renewals aimed at zero plastic initiatives, increasing the use of biodegradable plastics and eco-friendly materials, and introducing smart packaging solutions. Atomy's contributions surpass not only its industry and the distribution sector, but also stand at the top level nationally. Over the past 3 years, the company's donation percentage relative to revenue has been 30 times that of the distribution industry, ranking first among Korea's top 500 companies. As a result, it has earned various government awards and certifications, including the Government Award for Sustainable Management, Good Donor Award, Family Friendly Company, and Great Place to Work Korea. Atomy's culture of sharing has expanded beyond national borders, with the company, members, partner companies, and executives actively engaging in social contribution activities worldwide. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes this spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Yes, we are proud Atomy. All right.
I guess the company motto.
Yep. No, let's go ahead and skip that for today because I really got to get the program started. So if you want to go ahead.
All righty. Well, good morning, everyone. We know today's back office training with Nick. So I'm just going to say what I have to say here. And now this video that we watched about being committed. Jim has said it several times in there about having an accountability partner. It matters. It makes a difference because most people start the year saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But as he said, if you do not have someone to be accountable to, that's when things fall by the wayside because there's no one checking in on you saying, hey, you said you were going to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. What did you get done? Now, for me, as I said, I started my journey into this arena of network marketing back in 2010. That made a tremendous difference for me. One moment, give me a moment. Sorry, guys. Forgot I had something on the stove. It made a huge difference for me when I started to have an accountability. every morning, every Friday on our Kangen call that still goes on. So it's great that we're having this call. We would have to give an account at the beginning of the month. You know, everyone had their goals set, and this is what you're going to accomplish this month. You know, then it goes down to weekly. How many contacts are you going to make this week? How many people you're going to speak to? How many presentations you're going to do? How many phone calls you're going to make? You know, how many events you're going to attend to. So we had to go through all of that every single Friday. And I tell you this, no one wanted to be that one person that was not stepping up to the plate and saying, you know, I did this many that. And then as you start doing that, the sales started to come in because you're connecting with people in the different arenas of making the phone call, doing the presentations, going out there, doing events, whether it's expo or whatever. As you start doing that, the sales starts coming in. So guys, find someone that you can be accountable with, someone that is seriously going to do it, not just saying, oh, you're my accountability partner, but they're not serious about doing it, because it matters. It makes a difference as you know, with your business. Like this morning, when we went to the gym, I said, you know, every time I go there, I said, I'm going to find out if they do Customer Appreciation Day. And this morning I decided to ask the question, and they're like, well, yes and no. So I'm like, okay, is it yes or no? So they explained to me they do have something where you can be a part of that. Of course, you have to pay for it, but this particular gym, which I'm not going to say the name because I want that for myself, but there's so many gyms out there. See what they're offering. You get access to every single location that this franchise has, whether it's in Florida or any other state. And they have program, I think, 3 times a week where you can come in and program that they organize themselves. But you can also come in as often as you want also to promote your product. So of course, you know, they ask the question, what is it that you do? I tell them about the water, then I tell them about, because for me, water is the main ingredient. Then everything else comes after that. And she was like, oh my God, you're a one-stop shopping center. Guys, she absolutely loved the Atomic product line. Of course, she was excited about the water, but the fact she said to me, her dad had cancer, other family member, and the dad is who educated her on changing out, as Miss Carol would say, detox in the home. And she had to change the Tide Pods and other issues because she was having issues from those. So now she's more looking on the natural side. So she was just so excited about the Atomic product line because she just started that journey. So look around to see what's out there so you can start going out and market your business. And you always hear me say this is expo season. There's a big one I'm going to be doing in June, and they've been doing it for, I think, 13 years. So they have, she said, over 10,000 people come because it's like 2 days. So there are lots of events out there. Now, this one is not cheap, but it's worth the money. So I'm going to do it because of the traffic. But then there are free ones. You know, there's some that's $50. Look it up. And as he said in this thing, being committed and going out there and exposure is how you're going to get the customers. And that's what I used to do. So I'm going back to that because I love doing events. That's the only time you're going to meet a large group of people in one day that you can expose your business to. So that's what I wanted to say. So find a accountability partner and get rolling. And then you go every Friday, you work out, okay, what's my agenda for next week? And stick with it. Maybe we should do that on this call at some point where every Friday, you know, we're coming in with what did you do this week and so forth, and we'll see. So yeah, so that's my take.
Well, Novlet, I really want to say well done, and that's a word in season. Yes, we must do that. The reason why we do Jim Rohn, Miles Monroe, and all the others is the reason is faith comes by hearing. It's what you hear, and having heard, it's what we do. And so, yes, no, but we must step it up. We must have a degree of accountability coming out of Momentum Mornings. And I want to congratulate you, now that you invited Shirley, and she's here on the call. And this speaks to
I do it.
um,
Add all my people to the Momentum Morning chat. And
absolutely.
she decided to come on this morning.
I want to congratulate that kind of initiative and that kind of leadership. Now, but wish that we all will understand here that a lot of heavy lifting is done on Momentum Mornings. In a minute, Nick is going to step up and he's going to do back office training. A lot of real good, juicy, beneficial stuff goes on here in the Momentum Morning space. So I congratulate and applaud you, Nalpit, and I really want to urge and invite everyone to use Momentum Mornings as the leveraging tool to grow and expand your business. Yes, we do some motivational stuff from time to time because it is necessary. There are those down days, there are those down days when you get knocked down, you get disappointed. It's something tragic, something just a setback, but it's setting you up for your comeback. So we do the motivational stuff, we do the training, we do it all. So guys, let's use the Momentum Mornings as a leveraging tool, grow, expand your business, invite folks, friends, family members on the Momentum Morning calls. I know it's 10 a.m. Folks are working, but it's still possible. At least we're starting somewhere. So with that said, Norbert, hats off to you. Welcome, Shirley. It was great having you. And if there's anyone else on the call, if you're here for the first time, we say welcome and please come again. And tomorrow, if you're here, we're going to just unmute for a quick minute and invite all the new participants to introduce yourselves and to be a part of the family if you're here on Momentum Mornings. Over to you, Nick.
Fantastic. Great. Thank you so much, CJ. You do what you do best. Yes, guys, if you're new to the call this morning, go ahead. We'll wait 2 minutes and then or 1 minute. And if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, you have the floor. You can go ahead and introduce yourself and tell
And
us who invited you and where you're
yes,
calling from.
absolutely. And one quick minute again, Nick, please to remind everyone that today is the last day to enroll in the mastership training. Please, we want to get that word out, Nick, please to remind everyone, and that we're coming up to automatic withdrawal. So I hope that you'll just massage it a little bit this morning, Nick. Thank you.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm gonna do right now. So, guys, if you have your Atomy book,
Nick,
uh-huh.
today's Tuesday, right?
Yes.
So we have mentioned it before, Nick and I mentioned it before. I know sometimes, I know you want to go to your training, but because the Zoom is today at noon, guys, Ace, this app will help your business for those that are new and do not know how to organize your business. It's $29.99 a month for this app. And there are so many. Okay, I was paying $29.99 for Calendly alone, a calendar where I could set up and put it out there and people can just go in and schedule their appointment with me and so forth without me having to speak to them. Then I was paying for a different one. This one comprised of so many different things. All these YouTube videos we share in regards to the business, you can save them in there. And all the other videos on the side, there is a lot. Maybe Nick can cover that another time, maybe Friday. But guys, there's a Zoom today. It would be great if anyone is interested at noon, come on there, listen, learn to see if this is something you'd be interested in. There is a lot you can do with that app in regards to your business. Every video you can save on there, and it's not being saved on your phone. It's not taking up your storage. And with the $29.99, you get Zoom for free. Everyone should have their own Zoom. You're paying $29.99 and you're getting Zoom that covers, is it 500?
That's correct. 500 participants.
So guys, take a look at it. If you're serious.
And 10 GBs of storage, recording storage.
Okay. There is so much you can do with it. You have your own personal calendar. You can do emails from there. There's a lot you can do with it. A lot for $30.
Start in the chat this morning, Noblet. Is it possible?
I'm gonna ask Nick to post it in the chat, the information.
Okay, I'll post it in the chat for those who want to join us. It's actually at 1 p.m. EST, but 12 Central. Okay.
At least come on and learn about it. If you are serious about your business, because you're gonna need some place to organize and keep everything together. All your customers can be, you can download your whole contact in there.
And then you can track who click on it as well. Yep. So it's a very powerful tool. Very powerful tool.
And you won't lose your customers this way.
No.
The place to save your customers. They will always be there. Because a lot of times we lose our customers because we do not have a area where this is where my customers are. I'm telling you guys, go on there today and at least get the information so you can make a decision.
Yeah, it has its own CRM. So you upload whatever on your phone, all your contacts from your phone, and it stores right in there. And then you can share all Atomy stuff with them through that through the app. So we'll get more into that. Like I said, if you want me to go over it on Friday, that shouldn't be a problem. So we'll discuss more about that. But like Novelet said, if you guys want to join us today at 1 p.m. EST, I'll post it in a little bit. Hey, Novelet, since I'm going to go over the training, can you see if you can take it out of the group and just post it in the chat if your computer's back up?
Yeah, the computer's back up.
Yeah. So that way I can go ahead and get started with the program because it's already 10:31.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, guys, like I was saying, go ahead and grab your Atomy book and a pen so that way you can take some dedicated notes about what I'm going to cover today. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick, my first screen, because like CJ said, I'm going to share this screen real quick and then I'm going to switch to the other screen. You guys should see my WhatsApp right now. This is the training that CJ has been talking about. It's called the Global Go Sales Master Training that the company is putting together. Today is actually the deadline for the training. So, yeah, so it has a link. It's going to ask you who is your sponsor. You're going to put in your sponsor or your upline, whoever your upline is, you're going to put it on there. So if I click on here, if I click on here, it should open up a form. So guys, so when you click on the form, it's going to pop up. It's like a Google form. So you're just going to put the sponsor information. Then you're going to put the participant information, which is your information. And then you're going to put in your email and put in your sponsor's email. So the company will notify your sponsor that you joined the training. Okay. So that's basically it for to register for the Go Sales Master training. They also will email you the information how to join the call in May, because it starts the first week of May for 7 weeks, and then it's one time a week and for 7 weeks. So make sure that you guys are available for that particular time every week to attend. So that's it for the Go Sales Master registration. Today is the deadline for it. So if you don't register by the end of the day today, unfortunately, they're not going to extend it. So because the training starts in May, the first week of May. So all right, so please do register for that. So let me switch over to my other screen now, and we're going to go ahead and let me stop this one and move on to the next screen. Okay. All right, share. All right. Great. All right. Oh, well, yeah, this is the form I was talking about to fill out for the Go Sales Master. Forgot that it would switch over to this screen with registration when I clicked on it. So it automatically logs you into your email, but you can switch the email if you want to, if you don't want it to go to this particular email. But then it's going to ask you, what are your position, what is your in the program? You will be the participant, not the sponsor. You will be the participant. Okay, and then you click next. All right, so with any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and close this out, and we're going to go ahead and move on to I'm going to close this out too. Back office. So guys, you guys know that we're coming up to the auto redraw date, which is May 6, 2025. It'll be a Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific, which I believe is 1 p.m. our time. So please make sure that you go into your back office. I'm going to show you guys today how to do that, because today's training is going to be about the My Office section. Okay, so to prevent this from popping up every time you switch to the website, you're going to click Do Not Show Again today, and it won't pop up again for the day. It'll pop back up again tomorrow, but it will not pop up for the rest of the day. Okay, so once you log in to your account and you see your name up here, you're going to click on My Office. Okay, once you click on My Office, this is where all of your business is handled. Okay, it shows you your current deal, your current position at the company. You are a dealer, you are currently a salesperson, and your highest rank is Diamond Master. Okay, so it shows you that here. Then I'm going to go over the top part of here, this whole section here. So of course you got home, which is what you're on right now. And then you got the sales. So when you have sales, this sales tells you your sales when you purchase stuff. And then we have group sales. So I'm going to go into each category so you guys would see what it entails. So most of the time we won't really be in the My Sales section. Most of the time we want to know who is ordering under us. So we'll go under group sales. So you're going to click on group sales, and then it's going to show you your previous month performance, which is what this person currently has both on her left and her right. And then you want to see what the current sales are. So you have two calendars here. So you can select the calendar date. I'll do the first and through the current time. And then you're going to click on search. Right? So it's going to show you all the purchases that were made under your group. Okay? So that's how you find out who is ordering under you. And if you see someone that ordered a large amount, we want to know who that person is. and how serious they are in doing the Atomy business. So this particular person, she put in 149,000 PVs. So I want to know who this person is. So I would reach out to my upline or someone who knows this person and reach out to them and find out if they're serious about doing the Atomy business. So we're all right. And then this will also show you how far you are to if you're running for mastership also. Okay, so right now she had 44 for the whole month. Actually, this is for the whole month of May. This doesn't really a run from doesn't really help with mastership run. This particular page, it just shows you who's been ordering. Okay, so that's shows you your downline sales. Okay, that's what I was wanting to try and tell you guys to show you guys. Okay, all right. So after we go through to my sales, then we have my commission. Right. It has my commission record. This shows you how much money you made with all those people who order under you. I'm not going to go into that because I don't want to show anybody's income. So what we're going to go into, this is where you're going to check for mastership run. So this is what they call general commission record. So we're going to click on that. We're going to go, it's going to show you that, and then we want to go over to mastership details. Okay. So let me see where it, okay. Here it is. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. So this is where you go to check for mastership run. If you're running for mastership, basically. So it shows you the current sales and well, this is the general commission. So let's say, for example, you see how this particular person, she has, it shows her your current PVs, your previous PVs, your on both left and right, and then it shows you what you got today. Okay. Then it shows you your total for the day and you as you move on. So for example, this particular person, she didn't make commission on the 14th, but then on the 15th, as she went along, she got 300,000 on the left, and then she got 860 on the right. So what she got paid grade 7, which is $60 because she lost all those other PVs because she had 300,000 here and then she had 800 here. So, and then you go, then you get reset back to 0 the next day, and then someone put in 170,300 PVs on the right, right? That's right, yeah, on the right, and then as you go along. So this is how you read the mastership, and then no one put anything on the left. So she ended the day with only 170,300 on that particular day. So now the 170 gets transferred to the next day. So she still has 0 on the left, and hold on. Yeah, so I'm up here, sorry. Yeah, so she's got 0 on the left and still got 170 for the previous day. So then someone ordered another 22,000 points. So when you take the 22,000 and you add it, it's on the right. So that's good. Moving in the positive direction. And then the next day, it brings over the PVs again from the next day. So this is how you read this chart. I'm probably not as good as Lisa, but I try my best to do it. But this is how you read this particular chart. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on. And then this chart, this shows you how many, this is domestic and then local. So this is how they track this chart. Okay. Let's see what. Okay. Okay. Somebody put a question in chat. So that's how you read this particular chart. So it tells you what's your domestic points on your left and right, and then it shows you what your international purchases are in different colors. Okay. All right. So we're moving on. So because I gotta make it quick because it's now 10:45. So we're gonna move on to the lineage. So for the lineage, now this shows you could exclude your auto redraw persons. So you can include them in your lineage or you can exclude them now with this new website. So I'm going to click exclude, and then it's going to bring up all the active people in your lineage. Okay. And then you could see how many, like some of them are turning orange and stuff. So that way you can, because they're getting ready to auto redraw. All right. So that's how you drag your lineage. But say I thought you still want to find a specific person because your lineage gets huge. So you can click this click this box out here, and then it usually starts from you, and then you can go down and click on each box down here, and it'll carry you over to the next section. Or you can put in the person's ID. If you know the person's ID, you can put it in the box here. And then hit search, and it'll bring you to that particular person. Okay. For those who didn't know that there's a pop out here. All right. So I'm gonna go back to my op to close the lineage real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me move this out of the way. Yeah. So I'm gonna close the lineage, and I just want to go back to the home page. The home page. But before I do that, this is just follow the success. So I'm just going to continue on to that. So this has your monthly 8 cores and your monthly 8 steps of success. So you could plan those ahead of time. So you could set those up as well, all from your back office. Not too sure if anybody was aware of that. Yes, you can set up that's why they call it follow your success, because you can set up your monthly 8 cores and you can set up your 8 steps to success. So let's go to 8 steps to success. So you could write out your plan here. Okay. You can click on each one and edit it to whatever you want it to be. Okay. It's just like the same thing with the life scenario. You can create your own life scenario as well. Click that. Hold on. Your life scenario has my life scenario. So you can write your life scenario as well. Your monthly goal, your weekly goal, everything you can do from right here. Our CEO made, and then you can do your mastership. Also, put your goals when you want to meet that particular rank, what month, what date, everything in the life scenario. And then the schedule is for like our calendar of events. Okay. So you can check the events. Like we do have I think there's a one in Miami, the 1-day seminar on the 3rd of May. This is still April. Today is the 29th. So let's see if there's anything for the 29th. No, there's nothing for the 29th. Today is the 29th. Yeah, there is one for, and actually today is one in Atlanta. There's one, so you can click this. There's a 1-day seminar in Atlanta today at 1300 hours, which is 1 p.m. I think Miss Jin did post it in Riverdale. So if you have anybody in Riverdale, you can go ahead and click and go have them attended, and it's going to be in English. Okay. So I'm going to close that real quick. Okay. So that's going through the whole back office, but let me go back home real quick to show you guys something. So as you guys scroll down the page here, it shows you your diagram of how your business is doing. And then right here shows you how many people you have in United States, if you have in any country. So all this will have different colors, and it'll tell you which country the person is. Then on the left here, it will tell you how many sales masters, how many diamond masters you have in your organization. Then on the right here, on the right, it shows you how many sales master, Sharon Rose masters. On the left, it shows you how many people you have in your organization in total. And then it tells you how many you have on the left, how much you have on the right. Okay. As you scroll down, here's a section that I wanted to go over. This section here. So these are new people that was just enrolled in your organization. Then over here, it will show you any new members that got their first commission. Then it'll show you also any members that has gotten their first mastership. And then this is a section that's very important. So this shows you the list of people that are about to be auto redraw. Okay. So for example, you can click this button right here where it says view all, and it'll bring up a whole list of people who are about to be auto redraw. Okay. So sometimes you might have 2, 3, 4 pages. This particular person only has 1 page, but usually I'm seeing them where they go past 20. Okay. And then you can scroll down if it's longer, you can scroll down. But this is a very important page. Please, guys, if you have until the 6th of May to call these people to find out if they still want to participate with Atomy so that they don't lose their wellness store. All right, so that's it for this morning's training. I'm gonna leave the last 10 minutes for anyone that have any questions on what I covered this morning. But all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing and check the chat. All right, let me see. Okay, so yeah, so you guys just added the link to the Go Sales Master link there. Okay, but in the meantime, does anyone have any questions for this morning's training? If not, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over. Okay, hold on 1 second. I see a hand raised. Go ahead, Valerie. You can go ahead on mute.
Yeah. Hi, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much, Nick. That is amazing information. Novelet, that link, I just tried it. Somehow, I don't know if I've done something wrong, but it's not getting me where I need to go. Novelet.
Which link?
The link for the 1 o'clock training that you guys just announced. By the way, you said 12 and she put in the chat. You said 1 and she put in the chat 12 Eastern Standard. So what time is it actually taking place?
It's 1 p.m. It's 1 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so
yeah,
can you
1
please
p.m.
check
Eastern
that
Standard
link?
Time. It's noon Central Time.
Okay, perfect. Can you please check that link? Because when I tried that link.
Oh, I can't. You can't because you're in a Zoom. You cannot click on it yet. So.
Oh, is that the reason why? Is that the reason why it didn't? Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason it didn't open. Yeah, because you're in a Zoom. If I click on it, it will kick you out of my Zoom and it'll try to open that one.
Okay, no problem. I figured maybe I'm doing something wrong. Is there an ID number?
I'll get the link from the group and I'll send it to you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Quick question regarding the deadline for the meeting that's taking place today, Nick. I'm so sorry, but I didn't see where we actually have to go to register for that training.
She put it in the chat, and it's a link. It's like a Google form. Hold on, let me see where it's at. It's down here. Okay.
No, it's not in the chat. It's not in the chat. I just checked the chat.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you.
Yeah, the chat. It's in the chat, but I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Just to let everyone know that you can just go ahead, the sponsor ID that's in the chat, everyone can use that. That's courtesy of Jin. So you don't have to worry. You just go ahead, register, and use that ID, sponsor ID that's in the chat.
Oh,
That's
I just
for
see
everyone.
it now. Yeah, it
Yeah,
must
yeah.
have came in after I looked at it. Okay, so
Yeah.
one second, please, Nicholas.
Go right ahead. Yep.
All right, we can all copy this. Let's do that.
Screenshot and just save that.
Okay.
So for anyone and everyone that's interested in advancing the run to the sales mastership, the information is all there. Click on the link for the application. Take it to Google.
Takes you to
And
Google Forms, and then they just fill it up, and then use the sponsor ID that is provided in the chat.
we're good to go.
So I'll leave the room open for a couple minutes. But does anyone else have any questions about the training? Yes, CEO Root.
Good morning, and thank you, Nick. Thank you, everyone. And can you please put that in the group chat in WhatsApp for us, please? Because I'm not that good. I cannot screenshot. I don't know how to do
Okay,
it.
I
So
did put it in our chat in the Momentum Morning.
momentum. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, that's good.
yeah. I
Okay.
put it this morning. I put it there this morning, but let me post
Okay.
this little piece of information here because I didn't have the ID, so I'm gonna copy. I can copy
Okay.
it here, but
And the other link for the training that you're talking, did you put it in a momentum morning group too?
I'll put it in the morning momentum group in a minute once
Because
I get off.
that's where I can get it. I'm not that tech, so I
Okay.
can't do it. Okay, another question that I have. About the job that you show when you were in the lineage. So you said if you know the person ID, what if you do not know the person ID? Can you look at that by name? No?
No, you can't. You need to have the person's ID because the company had just recently changed that. I got an update from the company. We used to be able to put in the person's name and then search and it would come up, but from our engineering department, they said that it was interfering with something in Korea. So they removed that feature where we could search by name. So
By name.
unfortunately, we could only search by ID.
ID. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thank you. Thank
You're
you, Nick.
welcome. Okay, go ahead, Michael.
Good morning, Nick. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me. Question I have for the training. Do you have the day and the time set already for the training?
The one for 1 p.m.? Yes, it's already set every Tuesday at 1 p.m. And then we do have a special class that is going to be held on the 12th of May and the 19th of May. So at 8 p.m. at night. So but if you're available to join us today at 1 p.m., you can go right ahead. We will put it in the Momentum Morning chat in a bit, the link for.
Excuse me, the 19th of May or at?
Yeah, it's going to be one class is going to be on the 12th of May at 8 p.m. and the other one is going to be at the 19th. So it's back to back. So
Okay.
yeah, so at 8 p.m. So
Oh,
for that particular program that we're talking about, the ACE program. So so if you want to, if you're not available today, you can join us on the 12th at 8 p.m. But if you guys are available, you can join us at 1 p.m.
all right. Thank you so much.
All right, so we'll put it in the chat in a minute. Hey, Novlet or CJ, can you guys put it in the Momentum Morning?
It's done. I'll get it done.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. All right, I'll get the actual link from the group chat from the Facebook group, and I'll also post it in there in a bit. All right.
And to answer, I think it's Valerie, your question as to where in the Academy Momentum morning chat right now. The link is at the in the posting in the chat right now. The link to the Google form is at the top, and the sponsor ID is at the bottom of the post. So it's all there.
Yeah.
And over in the Academy Momentum morning WhatsApp chat this morning.
Yeah.
We can double check. Okay, over to you, Nick.
All right, thanks. All right, guys. So that would wrap up this morning's call. So we will see you guys tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's call would be a little bit short tomorrow because I will not be available and Novelet has event to attend. So we will the call would be shortened tomorrow, just for tomorrow, because of everybody is on the go. So just want to let you guys know ahead of time. So if you guys are not on before 11 tomorrow, we unfortunately we have to run because we have events to attend. All right, so any last remarks, CJ, before we close out?
Very, very
Hello?
important. Can you hear me, Nick?
You're kind of breaking up.
Fine, and you?
Okay, how about that? Can you hear me now, Nick? Real
Yeah,
quick.
I can hear you now. Yeah.
We definitely want to as we approach the 6th of the month, we don't want to wait for the last minute to be reaching out to our team members, especially those who are new, to say, hey, you're about to lose your shopping experience, your wellness store. So we want to get in our back offices and look for those names that is suspect. We reach out to our people, we get them to purchase. We do not want to be losing our downline as we try to expand and grow our organization. So let's not wait for the last minute. Let's reach out and get our people involved, grow our business.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, you have a great day. See you guys tomorrow. Aja, aja, aja.
Aja.
Aja,
Everybody, thank you, Nick.
thank you. Have a